Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 13. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart.
Isaiah 40 verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint.
John 14 verse 6. Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your path straight.
1 Thessalonians 5:19. Quench not the Spirit. Huwag ninyong hadlangan ang Espiritu Santo.
Hebrews chapter 2 verse 18. Because he himself suffered when he was tempted, he is able to help those who are being tempted.
John 1 verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
Matthew 21 verse 22. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer.
Light of the world, you step out into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see. Beauty that made me smile, adore
Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me.
Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me.
Hello Philippines, my name is Sushmita,
I'm Sam,
broadcasting live from Global TV Bollywood Studio, India.
live from Global TV London studio. You are watching Global TV Philippines
I'm so excited to join you. Catch me soon on the Rapporteur News
with
Isabel
Isabel Fernandez
and Chino
Hansel
Hansel
Filian.
Together, let's unite the universe with substance by bringing news you can trust. Until then.
See you.
Naalala mo ba nung kay bata pa? Berdeng lupa na kay ganda, ngiti ng mga bulaklak, mga pusong puno ng galak. Lumipas ang mga araw, pananaw tila'y natuhunaw, kasakunay niyakap, kahit mga puno'y umiiyak. Buksan mo ang iyong mata at tingnan mo ang panaghoy ina. Kagubat ay lumuluha, wag mo sanang itatuwa. Sige na, humayong ka, oras na maibigin siya. Bigyang pansin ang mundo natin, kalikasan ay malin. Pakinggan muli ng ibon, may ngiti sa gabit hapon. Sa tulong ng Panginoon, halina tayo'y tumutok. Basura'y wag igalat sa daan, ilog o dagat, lusok sa kalangitan, sana'y ating bawasan. Buksan mo ang iyong mata at tingin mo ang panaghoy nila. Kagubat ay lumuluha, wag mo sanang itatuwa.
Yan mga kaibigan, maraming salamat siyempre sa Infinite Ridge. Yan, binigyan po tayo ng pahaling tulot para po may picture ang katanaw. Hindi mo kalimutang mag-subscribe sa Infinite Ridge, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, ito na naman po ang kaunang-unang episode para sa Season 2 ng Bagani ng Kalikasan. And today, meron po tayong makakasama at mai-interview muli na isang Earth Warrior, isang Bagani ng Kalikasan. Siyempre, maraming salamat din po kay Ma'am Rachel Baldonado, ang head ng ating Education for Sustainable Development Aksyon Kalikasan, at siyempre sa kanyang buong pamilya. At bago natin ipakilala mga kaibigan ang ating yan, nagbabalik tayo mga kaibigan. Mukhang bumibitaw na, nagsisimula ng bumitaw ang ating internet. Mga kaibigan, tanda po yan na papalapit ang bagyo mga kaibigan. At siyempre mga kaibigan, bibigyan ko muna namin kayo ng short na advisory tungkol po sa bagyong Rolly sa kasalukuyan. No?
Ng Sierra Madre Mountains ay maaapektuhan po ang kanyang organization at ito po ay bahagyang hihina. Part ng Sierra Madre Mountains ay maaapektuhan sa pagtama po ng bagyo dito sa may southern part ng Sierra Madre Mountains ay maaapektuhan po ang kanyang organization at ito po ay bahagyang hihina. At ito po ay tatawid dyan sa may Southern Luzon at mahahagip po ang Metro Manila bago po yan lumabas sa West Philippine Sea bilang isang severe tropical storm bukas po. At bukas po ng hapon nasa layong 245 kilometers kanluran ng Iba, Zambales ang sentro ng bagyo. And in 72 hours po, nakalabas na ng Philippine Area of Responsibility ang bagyo. Nasa gitna na po yan ng West Philippine Sea sa layong 630 kilometers kanluran po ng Iba, Zambales. Mahahalin tulad po yung tinatahak na track nitong si Typhoon Rolly kay bagyong Rosing na may international name na Angela na dumaan po sa Bicol region at pati rin po dito sa baba ng Metro Manila noong 1995. Ang maximum sustained winds po ni Rosing ay umabot ng 180 kilometers per hour at yung pagbugso po ng hangin umabot ng 240 kilometers per hour at naglandfall din po yan dyan sa amin sa Catanduanes noong November 2, 1995. Ito pa po yung mga aasahan natin sa pagtawid nitong si Typhoon Rolly habang binabaybay niya po ang southern part ng Luzon at maging dito po sa atin sa may Metro Manila. Yung sentro po ng mata ni Rolly ay magdalandfall po dyan sa may Catanduanes at sa Camarines Province bukas po ng umaga at sa mainland Quezon naman bukas ng hapon. Mapaminsalang hangin po at matinding mga pagulan, dala ng inner rain band at ng eyewall region ng bagyo ang mararanasan sa Catanduanes at sa Camarines Provinces simula po bukas ng madaling araw hanggang hapon at sa Quezon naman bukas ng hapon mga struktura, especially po yung mga bahay and other buildings na gawa sa light materials and pati rin po yung mga pag-ulan na posibleng magdulot ng mga pagbaha. In terms of intensity po, habang papalapit sa kalupaan dahil sa kanyang interaction, yung outer rain bands nito sa lupa ay posibleng bahagyang humina pero napakalakas pa rin po niyan bilang isang typhoon habang yan po ay palandfall dyan sa may Bicol region. At habang tumatawid, as I've mentioned earlier, sa may Southern Luzon, ito po ay bahagyang hihina. Considerable yung kanyang paghina pero nasa typhoon category pa rin po. At lalabas yan dyan sa may West Philippine Sea bilang isang severe tropical storm. At doon naman po sa ibang lugar na hindi naman dadaanan ng sentro ng bagyo, meron pa rin aasahan na malakas na pagbugso ng hangin dyan sa Batanes, Babuyan Islands, Ilocos Norte, Apayao, at sa baybayin at bulubunduking lugar po ng Cagayan at sa Isabela, yun po mga lugar na walang signal dahil po yan sa northeasterlies. Samantalang makakaranas po ng napakaalong karagatan yung mga seaboards po, lahat ng lugar kung saan may signals number 3, 2, and 1. Samantalang makakaranas po ng maalon hanggang sa napakaalong kalagayan ng karagatan sa ibang baybaying dagat po ng Northern Luzon at sa silangang baybaying dagat ng Eastern Visayas at Caraga. Hindi po papayagang pumalaot ang lahat po ng uri ng sasakyang pandagat dahil mapanganib po. Katamtaman hanggang sa mataas ang posibilidad ng storm surge during the passage of Rolly. Lalagpas ng 3 metro ang storm surge sa hilagang baybayin po ng Quezon kasama ang Pulilio Island. At pati rin po sa may Camarines Provinces and dito po sa Catanduanes. Samantalang 2 hanggang 3 metro ang taas ng storm surge height sa coastal areas po ng Manila Bay. So ito po yung mga baybaying dagat ng Metro Manila, Cavite, Bulacan, Pampanga, Bataan, pati rin po sa may southeastern Batangas at southwestern Quezon. Samantala, 1 to 2 meters naman yung storm surge height na posibleng maramdaman dyan sa mga baybaying dagat po ng Aurora, Zambales, Occidental Mindoro at ibang bahagi po ng Bicol Region, Batangas at Quezon. Meron pong kasamang malalaking alon na hahampas po sa mga dalampasigan itong storm surge at posible po ay magdulot ng matinding panganib sa buhay ng mga tao at istruktura. Kaya po pag naglalabas po tayo ng storm surge warning, especially po kapag red warning or above 3 meters ang wave height or storm surge height, ay forced evacuation po ang pinapa-implement ng ating LGUs. Para naman po sa mga pagulan, malalakas hanggang sa matinding pagulan mula bukas ng madaling araw ang mararanasan po sa Metro Manila, sa Bicol Region, Calabarzon, Aurora, Bulacan, Zambales, Bataan, Marinduque, Romblon at Mindoro provinces. Samantalang katamtam deposits ng abo ay posible po magkaroon ng pagdaloy ng lahar. Doble ingat po sa ating mga kababayan. At ang susunod po nating update, severe weather bulletin ay lalabas mamaya pong alas 8 ng gabi at ang next press briefing po ay mamayang alas 11 ng gabi.
Ayan mga kaibigan, nakita niyo naman, napakatindi po ng kinakaharap nating bagyo, no? Na sana mag-ingat po tayong lahat mga kaibigan, no? At mamaya po, pagkatapos, bago matapos ang ating show, bibigyan po namin kayo ng konting tips kung ano ang mga dapat ninyong paghandaan, no mga kaibigan. At syempre ngayon po, pakilala natin ang ating very special guest. Pangatlo na yata niyang pag-guest sa AKTV. So maraming salamat. Ang ating guest is of course PhD in Chemical Engineering from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, in 2013. Her Master's in Chemical Engineering and BS Chemical Engineering degree from Adamson University. She is also a professor in the Graduate School Department under the Master of Engineering program at Adamson University since 2006 and is a visiting research fellow at the Department of Environmental Engineering and Science and the Department of Environmental Resources Management in Jianan University of Pharmacy and Science in Tainan, Taiwan since 2010. Wow, napakahaba nito kanyang qualification. Siyempre, at the present, he is connected with Mark Energy Revolution Corporation and also the current member of the National Council of the Green Party of the Philippines and also a member of Aksyon, Kalikasan. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Dr. ROSEMARIE Mendoza. Yan. Magandang gabi po, Dr. Rose Mendoza. Kamusta po kayo?
Mabuti naman. Good evening sa lahat ng nanonood ng AKTV ngayon. I hope everybody's fine kahit may bagyo, no? So, sit tight tayo sa bahay.
Oo nga, medyo ito daw yung pinakamalakas na bagyo ngayong 2020. Ayan.
Yeah,
Sana,
dapat mag-ingat.
Ingat talaga tayong lahat. So yan, maraming salamat sa pagpapaunlak to be our special guest for the season premiere of Bagani ng Kalikasan. So yan, konting introduction lang ko kasi talagang medyo nalula ko. Ang daming expertise. Paano nyo ba kinaya to?
Okay. So, yun. I think familiar na sa akin yung AKTV, ano? Sabi mo nga, parang third time ko na to. But, to introduce myself, ako po si Rosemary Mendoza, and I have a PhD in Chemical Engineering. And presently, ako po yung President and Chief Scientist ng Mark Energy Revolution Corporation. So, katulad ng sinabi ni David, paano lahat narating yan, sipag at tiyaga po, and we have to learn how to, hunger for learning. Kailangan, hindi lang naman kailangan ng lagi ka lang mag-aral na mag-aral. Yung simpleng pagbabasa, marami tayong matututunan dyan, basically.
Simpleng pagbabasa. Okay, tama nga naman yan. No? Ma'am, yung gusto kong malaso, siyempre, AKTV, Bagani ng Kalikasan is all about, we are featuring, kumbaga mga Bagani, yung parang Earth, Warriors of the Earth. So, paano ba kayo nagsimulang So yan, humihiwalay na yata ating internet. Yan, nagbabalik tayo. Humihiwalay ng konti ating internet. Ganyan talaga pag medyo paparating ang bagyo. So yan, paano kayo nagsimula na maging advocate, mahilig sa mga pag-aaral na may kinalaman sa kalikasan? Kasi napansin ko yung inyong mga field of studies may kinalaman sa environmental engineering, basta anything about the environment. Paano ba nagsimula ito, ma'am?
Actually, nagsimula siya nung high school pa lang ako. So, basically, it all started with a simple reading. Kaya nga sabi ko, sa simple malayo ang mararating mo kasi, no? So, nag-start yan nung high school when I read about, parang mga pag-aalaga sa kalikasan. Tapos, and then I had this very interesting term paper on ozone layer depletion. So, yung
yan ata yung unang
ngayon
naging problema dati,
opened
no?
my
Ozone
mind
layer.
on ano ba yung present status ng Earth ngayon. Although nung nabasa ko yun noon, hindi pa yun sa Pilipinas eh. Pero basically it opened my mind na dapat pala as early as we can mag-start tayo, mag-practice at least kung paano natin mape-preserve yung environment. And during that time, bata pa tayo noon, hindi, mukhang mas matanda ako sa'yo. During that time, nagkakaroon na
Secret.
rin ng Pilipinas nagkakaroon na rin ng experience ng Pilipinas na shortage ng tubig, shortage ng kuryente. Naranasan namin nun yung scheduled power failure. Yung ilang oras lang magkakaroon ng kuryente. Tsaka yung tubig, naranasan ko na, nandito na ako sa Maynila, nag-iigib kami, binubuksan namin yung mga sources kasi nga sobrang hina ng pressure. So by then, realize ko na siguro talagang may nangyayaring kakaiba sa mundo na hindi dapat nangyari. And then it all started my curiosity hanggang nung mag-college ako and hanggang ngayon, no? So again, it all started with a simple reading, and that simple reading opened my mind, made me aware na bilang tao, dapat meron tayong ginagawa all through our life to contribute to the preservation of all these environmental resources. And also, noon pa man, animal lover ako, plant lover ako, pero hindi as extreme as now, no, na kailangan talaga natin kasing simula sa atin, mag-uumpisa yan. We cannot rely on other people. We have to rely on ourselves.
Pero ang interesting lang talaga, no, parang yung inyong piniling field of study is really, nag-masters kayo, nag-PhD kayo, pwede naman na, di ba, parang nag-aral ako ng environment, diretso na lang ako mag-advocacy, mag-member ng mga organizations. Pero bakit, why do you choose to go into masters and then PhD?
So, nakakatawa yan. Nung bata pa kasi ako, nabasa ko nga yung ozone layer. My dream is to ride the spaceship and look at the ozone layer by butas. Kasi very simple, yung pagkakaintindi ko noon, and then later on, naintindihan ko na it's an invisible layer that protects the earth, etc., etc. So, basically, after noon, I waited. I wanted to be a journalist at the same time, a medical doctor, pero pinili ko yung chemical engineering kasi nakita ko yung diversity ng practice. No? Nakita ko kung gaano kalawak yung pwede kong i-contribute sa environment being a chemical engineer. And noong hindi ko pa siya ma-realize, but now, I am basically seeing the benefits of being a chemical engineer also. No? Marami kaming pwedeng magawa. And just like us, lahat tayo, marami tayong pwedeng magawa para sa. It doesn't have to be a chemical engineer. It doesn't have to take a chemical engineer to take action. Bawat tao may kanya-kanyang level ng contribution na pwede maibigay.
I remember way back then that the main issue talaga is parang the chlorofluorocarbon, no, CFC, tapos itong depletion nga ng ozone layer.
Mm-hmm.
Ayun, magbabalik. Speed test natin kung anong bilis ng ating internet. Ayan ma'am, as I was saying, interesting yung issue ng chlorofluorocarbon, no? Kasi that is the cause of the depletion of the ozone layer before, no? Then it was regulated, nagkaroon ng para mga regulation. Then I was surprised na it turns out, meron pa palang masigit na problema. Naging climate change naman yung naging issue. Para sa benefit ng mga nanonood sa atin, mga kapanood pa, paano ba nangyari na CFC tapos naging climate change bigla na na-solve yung CFC problem, then para mas nagkaroon pa ng susunod na problema, mas lumaki?
Okay. So, sa pagkakaalam ko based on my readings also, CFC has been the main cause of ozone layer depletion before. Pero kasi noon, nakafocus ang tao sa ozone layer depletion. But basically, noon pa, marami ng environmental problems na nangyayari together with it. So, yun nga kasi, ang ano natin is yung focus natin doon sa problema. During that time, yun lang, CFC has become a culprit. Pero ang hindi nila alam, CO2 is actually destroying the Earth almost 3 to 4 times ng gravity ng chlorofluorocarbon. And na-solve yung chlorofluorocarbon problem, but basically not 100% kasi may mga bansa pa rin hanggang sa ngayon na kailangan gumamit nito. Okay lang kasi sa ibang mga newly industrialized country na mag-phase out, madali sa kanilang mag-pass through the transition na dating gumagamit nito, i-replace ito. Ang problema kasi are the other countries, especially countries like us na developing, no? Nahihirapan sa transition from using these chemicals to a more greener chemical. So, by that, nawala ng masyadong concern sa CFCs pero nabawasan. And then, they went into what? Going into the climate change issue kasi mas maraming indications na ng climate change. And
yun pala yung totoong problema.
Oo, contributory lang ang CFC doon, but basically, hindi lang CFC. Marami sila.
Eto, kamustahin muna natin itong mga nanonood sa atin. Leomar King, tapos si Mark Cortez. So sabi niya, at the moment, Marcos Andre Mendoza is watching at Pasay City. Mark
That's
Daniel
my 2 years.
Pasilona. Dominic Cabalonga watching at California, USA. Yoy, kamusta kayo dyan sa US, no? Election na dyan, November 3rd. Yan. Sana
Yeah.
iba naman ang maging presidente. May ganun,
Correct.
lasala. So yun, nung ano ma'am, di ba naging, nag-graduate kayo, nakapag-masters, nakapag-PhD. So, paano nyo in-apply itong mga natutunan nyo? Where did you go from being a student? Saan nyo dinala yung mga napag-aral nyo na yan? Paano nyo pinractice?
So let me recall. No? So, from being a student until I had my master's degree and my PhD, I concentrated on researches that is into environment. No? So, nung college student ako, we focus on wastewater treatment. Talagang nung college ang thesis writing is per group. So talagang ako yung nag-fight. Let's do this. This is water treatment. Ito yung kailangan ng bansa natin. Ito yung
So yung
kailangan
thesis ma'am na yan, tumulong naman po yung mga agrupo nyo.
No comment. We are graded na nun. Medyo nga, kahit naman may mga problema dyan, pero the point is, one or more people working, makakaya yan, no? We can do better. Yun nga yung sinasabi ko, in anything that we do, I can do it alone, but I can do better when I am doing it with people who also advocates for the same as mine. Pare-pareho tayo ng goal. So lahat ng researches ko is focused on environmental management, no? I focus on water treatment. Pagdating ng masters ko, I focus on recycling waste materials, and then focusing into fuels, and then nung PhD ko, again, cleaning dirty water, no? Sustainably without the use of fossil fuels. So, yun yung mga nag-start akong gawin. Napakahirap, pero kahit gaano kahirap yung isang bagay, lagi kang may makikitang support group dyan. So, yun yung isa rin sa mga magagandang bagay, no? I started being an earth warrior. I started being a climate change activist, ang tawag natin doon. Because there are people who are just out there to support you and to help you.
Ayan, nagbabalik. Internet natin talagang ganyan. Mukhang si PLDT sumasabay.
Yeah. Ganun
So,
talaga.
so mula ma'am sa mga research papers, anong sumunod na nangyari dun sa mga ni-research natin? Na-apply ba ma'am natin yan o sinabit natin for proper application?
Most of them are actually being applied at a specific point, kasi yung wastewater treatment namin nung college is actually being utilized by a famous semiconductor company now. So, hindi ko kasi pwedeng pangalanan yung semiconductor, but we are very proud, no, na pag nagpunta kami doon sa company na yon, yan yung basic design namin ng water treatment, which is working until now. With respect to my master's thesis, ginawa ko kasi yon, nag-immerse ako sa isang power plant. So that power plant is actually very okay in doing kasi ang ginawa ko, pinagsama ko lang yung waste material, tapos parang fuel blending para may savings ka, and at the same time may utilize mo yung waste material. Di mo siya tatapon basta-basta, lalagay mo siya doon sa fuel. So far, may mga industries na nagumagawa niyan, which is I am also very, very happy kasi fuel blending is one of the main process or one of the main techniques they use to save and to basically reduce smokestack emission ng mga fossil fuel. So hindi man ako yung nag-introduce noon, no, basically ngayon at this stage marami ng mga companies na nag-a-adapt nung ganong process. Let's say we have this plastic to fuel technology. So, yan yung mga high-end na mga resulta na ng mga naunang researches namin on fuel blending and converting waste materials to fuel. And now, dun sa mga researches ko when I was doing my PhD, it is actually one of the most matured desalination techniques that
Wow.
other countries are in, like yung mga nasa Saudi Arabia, in Mexico. Yung machine na yon is basically, ang tawag natin doon ay electrodialysis. We actually clean dirty water and
Wow.
convert it to drinking water, no? Sobrang ano yan, pag galing dun sa machine, right away pwede mo siyang inumin, no? Dito sa Pilipinas, hindi naman ako ang naka-invento ng process, but I was able to basically propose a new process that will make that technology more usable with lesser cost na kayang ma-afford ng mga third world countries like us. So, the technology is actually patented, but it's not under my name kasi under yon sa isang company na nag-support ng study, no? So parang funding yan. Oh. So
Pero ginagamit na ba namin ngayon sa Pilipinas? Nagagamit na ba natin, ma'am, dito yan?
there are few industries here in the Philippines that uses that. Meron lang sinabi yung friend ko, no? I'm not sure about this, but they said that one soft drinks company is using that to clean their wastewater. Malaking kumpanya ito sa Pilipinas. No, and then also I'm isang government agency, something like MMDA, parang ganon, na gumagamit ng electrodialysis machines in rehabilitating wastewater. So sa electrodialysis, ang ginawa ko ay meron akong binagong process na example, gagamit ka ng 3 tangke, 2 lang, instead of itatapon mo siya afterwards, i-recycle mo yung mga dumi until na sobrang hindi na siya pwedeng ma-recycle ulit. But basically, kukulit mo lang siya, bigay mo sa mga ibang company na mga ngailangan ng raw mats na yon. So there will be a zero waste process dun sa PhD dissertation ko. So ngayon, and now presently, I am applying all those learnings I've had in performing my work as a chief scientist and president of Mark Energy Revolution Corporation. So meron kaming mga technologies na utilizing all of this. So presently pala, meron pa akong yung isa ko ngayon after my PhD, so meron tayong postdoc na tinatawag. My postdoctorate degree is on hydrogen production, no, using solid oxide electrolysis cells. So hindi ka gagamit ng gasolina or diesel sa pag-run ng sasakyan. Tubig lang.
Wow. Totoo pala yun? Pwede pala yun?
Yes, but it basically requires another set of engine. Sa ngayon, marami na. If our viewers wanted to be aware of that, meron na tayo hydrogen-powered cars na circulating all over California. So I had my postdoctorate degree in University of Merced, California. And in California alone, there are numerous hydrogen refilling stations already for hydrogen cars, no? So these are cars na may makita kayong mga video sa YouTube na yung kotse mo ang lumalabas sa tambucho drinking water.
Wow.
That is a hydrogen-powered car. Prototypes niyan, Mercedes, Ford, Nissan also have one. I'm not sure about the others. No, pero meron na.
I mean, kesa electric kasi, I have this issue now with this group of jeepney drivers na they're saying ang laki-laki ng cost for electric e-jeeps, no? Which are the e-jeeps ay hindi naman technically jeeps. Jeepneys, they are minibuses. Tapos, ang next problem nga dyan, na pag-usapan namin during the previous AKTV, the next problem or issue would be the batteries. When the batteries expire, how would you recycle all the batteries from these electric vehicles, di ba? Kung meron palang hydrogen-powered possibility, then kung kayang pamurahin yan, it's better that we go for, di ba, hydro jeeps.
Yeah. But
Posible
right
kaya
now,
yun? O mahal?
technology is very costly. Tama ka
I
dyan,
see.
no? The process of storing hydrogen right now, yan yung isa sa mga focus ng researches on sustainable energy, no, renewable energy. Paano natin i-store ang hydrogen efficiently and in a cheaper cost? In addition to that, no, yung hydrogen refilling stations. So, it took time for us to have a very stable gasoline stations all over the world, di ba? Ilang taon bago nagkaroon ng accessible na mga gasolina at diesel sa
So
bawat
ito ba
bansa.
hindi lang
That
tubig lang? Hindi
will
lang
be the
lalagyan mo lang ng tubig? O iba pa to?
yan na yun, lalagyan mo ng tubig. It's
So
just
hindi mo,
water and the air.
so hindi mo na kailangan ng gasoline station, di ba? Pagbaon ka lang, pwede ba
No,
parang ganun?
no,
Kailangan pa
basically
rin.
hindi na. This technology will destroy fossil fuel.
So kumbaga magbaon ka lang ng tubig, you just bring water, may fuel ka na sa biyahe mo.
Yes.
That is if it will be affordable. But currently,
Yeah,
sabi ko naman, it's
has to be
costly.
right now it is in the high-end level pa rin. So, pero yun nga, scientists all over the world are working on it. We are working on exploring all the possibilities of having this technology reachable by even the people, no, the most basic income earning people in the society. Ito yung isa sa mga challenges ng lahat ng scientists na focusing on energy, especially focusing on hydrogen power. Paano natin magiging paano ito magiging available sa masa sa murang halaga? Kasi maganda talaga yung effect nito sa Earth, no? Basically, this will restore Earth in a couple of decades na nasira ng ilang milyong taon ng fossil fuels natin. So, may pag-asa. All we need to do is, focus on it. Work on it.
Yun. So siguro para malaman ng iba ng sustainable development po kasi iba ito dun sa sinasabi natin na parang kailangan clean energy. Kasi when we talk about sustainable development, you need to view the problem holistically. Gaya nga ng sa solar power, ang tanong, kailangan mag-solar ang lahat. Gawa tayo ng solar farm. Then the next question is, ano ba maapektuhan ng solar farm? Baka naman ma-destroy ang agriculture. Kasi lalaking farm yan. So, paano din yung mga batteries ng mga solar farms na yun? Saan mo i-store? May environmental effect pa rin. So, sustainable development is actually seeing the problem holistically. So, yun. So, bago tayo mag-commercial breaks, gusto ko munang malaman, ma'am, ano man yung current na pinagkakaabalahan ninyo in order to help the environment? I read you're working with the Mark Energy Revolution Corporation. So ano bang ginagawa naman for the environment ng company na sinasamahan natin ngayon? Yan.
Yeah, our company now is engaged in developing sustainable technology. So, one is a sustainable zero chemical agroengineering technology. Nakakapagpalaki kami ng mga prutas at halaman without the use of chemicals. No? So we just utilize
So, hindi bang
electricity.
GMO yan, ha? Bawal yan, bawal. Hindi naman GMO.
Hindi. Definitely not genetically modified. So,
Good.
naturally grown, no? It's just that we utilize some electromagnetic fields, which
Wow.
is very safe. They can read about that. We were able to have a technology that will help farmers grow these fruits and grow a very healthy, nutritious, big fruits without using fertilizers or chemicals that might harm. No, that might harm the people. Kasi may effect pa rin yung paggamit ng NPK or fertilizers. Ang mahirap naman pag gumamit ka ng mga, sabi nilang organic farming, yung mga manure, yung microbiological content. Dapat kung gagamit ka nun, meron kang alam on how to protect yourself and also the consumers on the pathogenic bacteria that might arise using this organic fertilizer. So dito, itong agrotechnology namin na to, doesn't need much of the the person that will maintain the farm doesn't have to be highly educated. Trainable lang, no? So, very simple.
Electromagnetic
Pero,
field. Parang ano, parang nanonood ka ng sci-fi movie, posible pala yun. Wow.
posible. Tapos, ito naman namin, so, our biggest project this year and most probably 3 or 4 years from now is our very safe, very environment friendly non-lithium ion battery. So
Wow.
I am developing this. I am actually hands-on, no, this particular to the development of these batteries, and we have already filed several patents for it to safeguard the technology. And basically, I am so proud that this technology will kick off from the Philippines. No, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but I believe we will get there. We will be developing a very sustainable, low-cost, safer, and environmentally friendly batteries that will cater all the battery needs of the consumers. So abangan niyo po, Mark Energy Solution Corporation. So, yun lang yung masasabi ko about that. Medyo, we are in the you call it, hindi naman kami sa conceptual stage, tapos na kami. We are into the development, no? So, presently, dine-develop na yan. We have people working on it, and most likely a few months from now, I will inform you, David, if this is already ready.
Ano ang danger ng current batteries na ginagamit natin, like yung sa mga laptops, tapos yung mga batteries na sa usual na flashlight? What's the current danger of this kind of batteries?
So, iba-iba kasi talaga, David, yung batteries na. So, let's try focusing on laptop batteries. So,
Yung
usually,
lithium, di ba?
laptop batteries are made up of lithium-ion batteries. And isa sa mga pinaka-dreaded effect ng lithium-ion batteries is what we call the thermal runaway. This is actually a safety issue of the battery kapag, number one, sumobrang init yung environment, na kung sumobrang init yung operating temperature ng battery, no? Number two, kung ang hawak mo naman ay lithium-ion battery ng mga cylindrical, kapag na-puncture yan, kapag nabutas yan, that's basically being exposed to other chemicals not needed during the electrochemical reaction. The tendency is to what? Thermal runaway, iinit ng iinit, and basically sasabog yan. So remember yung nangyari nun sa Samsung, it's all over the internet. Yung nagmukhang fireworks yung delivery battery ng Samsung kasi nagsabugan yung mga battery nila. That is one of the dangers of lithium-ion batteries, and basically it can cripple, it can
Delikado pala talaga yung mga batteries na yan. So, hopefully, ma-develop na yan at makarating na sa consumer market yung dine-develop nyo.
We are committed in developing that, and basically what I can say is give us a few months and we will be there.
Yun, galing. At syempre magbe-break tayo ng saglit lang at mamaya tatanungin naman natin ano ba yung mga naging challenges ni Dr. Rosemarie sa mga mga environmental advocacy at kung tinutulungan ba siya ng pamilya niya at ano ba yung role ng family niya kasi medyo ni-stalk ko sa Facebook to si Dr. Parang napaka ganda ng pamilya, dami lang pinupunta. So alamin natin sa pagbabalik ng, of course, Bagani ng Kalikasan.
Hello mga kaibigan, may sabihin ako. Importanteng bagay Hello mga kaibigan, may sabihin ako. Importanteng bagay dapat na malaman nyo. Huwag niyo sanang pabayaan ang balitang ito. Ika'y makakatulong sa mundo. Kalat nyo ay huwag itapon kung saan lang. Mahalagang itapon mo sa tamang lalagyan. Ang ating bayan ay palagi nating linisan para maganda ang kapaligiran. Segregate na ang inyong mga basura para tayong lahat ay sumaya. Tulong-tulong tayo sa pagbabago ng sanlibutan. Plastic bote tapon nyo, ihiwalay nyo ang nabubulok sa simento. Kung maaari ay mag-recycle kayo para masanti ang basura nyo. Kalat nyo ay huwag itapon kung saan lang. Mahalagang itapon mo sa tamang lalagyan. Ang ating bayan ay palagi nating linisan para maganda ang kapaligiran. Segregate nyo na ang inyong mga basura para tayong lahat ay sumaya. Tulong-tulong tayo sa pagbabago ng sanlibutan. Hiwalay nyo na ang inyong mga basura para tayong lahat ay sumaya. Tulong-tulong tayo sa pagbabago ng komunidad.
Ayun, nagbabalik tayo mga kaibigan. Tulong-tulong tayo sa babago ng komunidad. Mag-segregate tayo ng ating mga basura. Ngayon, Doc Rosemary, ngayon, my question is, una, ano po ba yung nagiging role ng inyong family sa inyong environmental advocacy? Yan.
Okay. So, malaki ang role ng family ko sa aking environmental advocacy. Number one, sila yung laging nandyan to help me implement something. Because when you have advocacies, it is very important that you act on it, di ba? Kailangan kumilos ka. So, hindi ako nag-iisa sa pagkilos at hindi ko kailangang lumabas at maghanap ng mga taong tutulong sa akin. So, I have my family's 100% support in everything I do. No? So, lahat, nandyan silang lahat. So, I have a big family and I am so lucky to have a chemist husband and a chemist son to understand deeper, my advocacies as an environmental engineer, as a climate change warrior, no? Naiintindihan nila. That's the reason why also nag-progress yung fight ko for the environment. It's because primarily of the support of my immediate family. And of course, my parents, my sisters, my brothers, even my cousins, no? And at the same time, all members of my family, basta merong merong bago, ito yung bago, gawin nyo to. Okay, sige. So, pamilya ko pa lang, the support is really overwhelming. And it added confidence in me na every time fail ka, there is always the chance to stand up. Because I have people who trust me. I have people who love me unconditionally. And I have people who relies on everything that I do and also hopes that I succeed in everything. So, ang sarap ng feeling ng family.
Pati estudyante, sinusuportahan ka. Ito, nanonood. Si Catrice Rubrica, proud former student here of Doctora. Wow.
Yeah, I'm so proud for Catrice also. She has been a very good student and I'm I am hoping that someday she will be, will be the one that she dreamed to be. And I'm positive she will be. Napakabait na bata.
So yun, ano naman yung mga challenges na na-encounter nyo with all this advocacy? What is the greatest challenge that you have faced so far?
So the greatest challenge that we have faced so far
Para,
is
parang
basically that,
Miss Universe question.
yung mga critics mismo, yung mga nagda-doubt, no? Those who are doubting and those who are turning it down. So yun yung mga pinaka challenge namin.
Talagang mahirap tong hinaharap natin sa environment, no?
Oo. Madami diyang critics. Even my fellow, di ba? Even my fellow environment earth warriors, sila mismo may issue dun sa mga ginagawa mo, sa mga advocacies mo. So, this is what you have to face head on, no? My point is, ito yung sa'yo, pareho kayong lumalaban sa environment, pero magkaiba kayo ng process, magkaiba kayo ng paraan. Napakahirap nun, di ba? But basically, I make it a point na let's meet halfway. Let's not try to be enemies just because we are actually of different boat. We can have a fight even though we are riding on different boats because we are actually into one advocacy, into one goal, and that's to make our environment a better place to live in. Magtrabaho tayo bilang Earth Warriors, hindi bilang mga taong may magkaibang paniniwala kung paano gagawin. Yun ang napakahirap sa isang advocacy. To fight with somebody in line, but actually looking the work in a different perspective.
I think siguro yan din nararanasan sa Aksyon Kalikasan, and for me personally, sa Green Party of the Philippines, sabi ko nga, ano pa man yung pananaw mo sa environment, whether ikaw sabi nga nila, melons, may pagka-red, di ba? May pagka-right, leftist ka na environmentalist, welcome sa Green Party kasi we need to really, know the opinion of everyone and then create something which are acceptable to everyone. Kasi hindi naman tayo, alam mo yan, hindi naman tayo parang isa na ugali, isa na iniisip. We need to really involve everyone in helping out the environment, making a better future. Kaya lang, dapat, we need to respect, yung kasi yung medyo ata naging kulang sa panahon ngayon, no? There is a very big lack of respect with the political climate, not only in the Philippines, no? Even in the United States, this is being experienced. I think this is the last 6 years, I think, dahil siguro frustrated yung mga tao sa nangyayari sa environment, nangyayari sa politika, then nagkaroon ng parang great divide yung mga iba't ibang paniniwala. So yan, we come to... Yes ma'am, sige po.
Wag nating politicize yung ating advocacy. Then, respect everybody. Let's respect each opinion. Then, let's convene. Let's talk. Let's agree on what is the best thing to do. So, yun yung nakita kong magandang paraan para to resolve these challenges. Mga technological challenges, madali yan. Failure sa experiment. Just do it again and one time, makukuha mo rin yan eh. So, ang pinakamahirap is yung kalaban mo is, yun nga, nandyan sa tabi mo, papunta ka sa kaliwa, papunta siya sa kanan. So, let's align ourselves towards the path.
Yan, so it has been an interesting discussion. We come to the end of our show, Bagani ng Kalikasan. Maraming salamat, Dr. Rosemary Mendoza, for entertaining the invitation to the show again. Then, we would like to ask for your final message sa mga makakapanood at nanonood ng ating Bagani ng Kalikasan ngayong gabi. Siyempre, you're one of the Earth Warriors, lalo na sa field ng technology. Napakahalaga niya kasi itong technology, this is one of the greatest tool that we eventually create a better and greener future. Ma'am?
Yeah. Okay, so my last message is that um, in ourselves, no, meron tayong pinaglalaban bawat isa. Talking about the environment, the fight for the environment is the fight of the people. Laban po natin itong lahat. So basically, we have to act as early as now. Ang mga bata, um, as early as at a young age, let us nurture them how to love the environment. Um, Suportahan natin sila. So, nag-iisa lang ang Greta Thunberg ng mundo. And having some more Greta is actually a very good, no, for our environment. And also, tayong mga adults, we need to support the young ones in their advocacies for the environment also. Tulong-tulong tayo, hindi tayo nag-iisa. Marami tayong gustong uh, to make this environment better, to provide a better place to live in for the next generation. All we need to do is to shout out, no? Pakita natin yung sarili natin, pakita natin yung mga naiisip natin kung paano natin magagawa yan. At kung paano natin sama-samang mai-alleviate yung advocacy natin to the next higher level hanggang sa ma-achieve natin yung gusto natin. Okay, so yeah, respect for one another, love for the environment, and support for each of those who wanted to fight for the environment. Yun po yung pinaka-importante. And the last one is trust in God that we will be able to do this, all of this, satisfactorily. No? Hindi po tayo nag-iisa.
Yun, wala pala akong sound. Well, thank you ma'am sa napakagandang message. Sabi nga kanina, we would like to invite everyone to visit the website of Aksyon Kalikasan. It's aksyon.kalikasan.org. It's a newly updated website. So ito po siya. Ako po yung main designer ng new website ng Aksyon Kalikasan. So ayan po, aksyon.kalikasan.org. Yan, bisitahin nyo. Dito po yung aming mga program, mga blog updates, at ang Board of Trustees na Aksyon Kalikasan. Andyan din po, makikilala nyo po. Ako po yung director for all the digital projects. And of course, we are inviting you to take action. So by taking action, you will be signing the membership of Aksyon Kalikasan. Become a member of Aksyon Kalikasan Org or ako. Ayan. So bakit black ang kulay? Sabi daw nila, pag black, ewan kung totoo to, mas less daw energy ang consumption. Totoo ba yun, ma'am?
Yeah, it absorbs all. It absorbs all colors. So, lesser.
That's why I'm using the background as black kasi hindi naman pagandahan ng kulay ito. The content is, better than pagandahan ng message. Siyempre, pagandahan din ang gagawin. Yun. So yan ma'am, maraming salamat sa pagbisita at pagiging laman muli na ako at ang Kalikasan TV. Alam ko na nagiging sukoy ko na kayo dito. Pero this time, we decided to feature you talaga as a warrior, an earth warrior, a Bagani ng Kalikasan. So yan, maraming salamat po. At be safe ma'am dyan ha. Ingat po tayong lahat mga kaibigan sa parating na bagyong si Rolly. Yan ma'am, maraming salamat at pahabol pa yata ang mensahe tayo sa mga tagapanood. Yan, Chat Velasquez, sabi niya, taking things to the higher level is the tougher challenge in the midst of diversity and seemingly Yan. Thanks, Dr. Maggie Mendoza. Yan.
Thanks.
Ako yung may problema po sa internet, hindi si Doc Maggie. Yan. Thanks, Dr. Maggie Mendoza. May
Salamat.
message din yan. Si Sir Chot, of course, is the president of Aksyon Kalikasan. Yan. Yes, ma'am, may gusto kayong sabihin kanina?
Ayan, salamat sa lahat ng mga nanood, sa mga nanood ng show natin ngayon, David. At salamat sa iyo for helping me also. Salamat. Malaking tulong to sa akin para maka-invite pa ng maraming tao to work with us, to work with Aksyon Kalikasan. Iniimbitahan ko po kayong mag-member dito. Yung mga estudyante kong nanood, please, be a member of Aksyon Kalikasan. Step up, show yourselves, and fight for the environment. That's one of the noblest thing to do. Walang kapalit, pero ang kapalit nito yung magandang future at magandang kinabukasan para sa mga susunod na mga tao, no? And that is one of the things that will make you more proud of yourself, no? Giving something without expecting anything back.
Yan. Sabi ni
Salamat.
Violeta, good evening daw, Doc Maggie Mendoza. Violeta Ayenil. Yan. At sabi ni Presidente Chot Velasquez ng Aksyon Kalikasan, thanks daw sa akin. Walang anuman, pasensya na talaga. Medyo kasi ito yung problema ng fiber Kasi pag nakahang yung wire ng fiber, pag gumanon, dinuyan siya ng hangin. So, nagkakaroon ng loose connection. So, anyway, thank you for watching our show today, Bagani ng Kalikasan. And next week po, magkakaroon naman tayo ng Sining Luntian ulit. Abangan ninyo kung ano namang type ng arts and culture ang ating ipapakita sa inyong lahat. So, maraming salamat, Doc Maggie, and see you again next time. Keep safe po dyan sa lugar ninyo sa Bagyong Rolly at sa lahat din po ng mga nanonood. Maraming pong salamat sa pagsubaybay. Thank you! Bye-bye!
Hello to all the green lovers. God bless David DeAngelo, Green Party PH, Aksyon Kalikasan. Turn to a land called Paraiso, a place where a dying river ends. No birds, they fly over Paraiso. No space allows them to endure the smoke that screams the air, the grass that's never there. And if I could see a single bird, what a joy. I try to write some words and create a simple song to be heard by the rest of the world. I live in this land called Paraiso, in a house made of carpet walls and floors. I learned to be free in Paraiso, free to claim anything I see. Matching rags for my clothes, plastic bags for the cold, and if empty cans were all I have, what a joy. I never fight to take someone else's coins with hope and fear like the rest of the boys. Help me make a stand and take me by the hand, Paraiso. Make the world understand that if I could see a single bird, what a joy this tired and hungry land could expect. Some truth and hope and respect from the rest of the world. Guys, we need to take care of our environment. You know, it's gonna cause us problems, and for our the future of our children's we have to do it for our children. You know, I need to do to work on it as well. And I'm happy David Tokayo accepted me to be part of his show and to help in his initiatives. Stay green, but not green-minded. And if empty cans were all I have, what a joy. I never fight to take someone else's coins and live with feel like the rest of the boys. Paraiso. Help me make a stand. Take me by the hand. Make the world understand that if I could see a single bird, what a joy this tired and hungry land could expect. Some truth and hope from the rest of the world. Hey guys, don't forget to share this page and like this page. Sining Luntian Aksyon Kalikasan. Take me by the hand, Paraiso. Make the world understand that if I could see a single bird, what a joy this tired and hungry land could expect. Some truth and hope, respect from the rest. I could see a single bird, what a joy this tired and hungry land could expect. Some truth and hope and respect from the rest of the world.
Hello Philippines, my name is Sushmita.
I'm Sam,
Broadcasting live from Global TV Bollywood Studio, India.
live from Global TV London studio. You are watching Global TV Philippines.
I'm so excited to join you. Catch me soon on the Rapporteur News with
Isabel
Isabel Fernandez and Chino Hansel
Filiang.
Together, let's unite the universe with substance by bringing news you can trust. Until then.
See you.
what stretches from the east to west, what's higher than the heavens high, what's deeper than the oceans wide, what's greater, what's greater? It is your love, it is your mercy, new every morning, unfailing. It is your word, it is your presence, unfailing are you, Lord Jesus. What brightens up the darkest times, what softens all the wounded hearts, what covers, forgives the greatest sins, what's greater, what's greater? It is your love, it is your mercy, it's new every morning, unfailing. It is your word, it is your presence, unfailing are you, Lord, and it is your love, it is your mercy, it's new every morning, unfailing, and it is your word, it is your presence, unfailing are you, Lord Jesus. It is your love, it is your mercy, it's new every morning, unfailing. It is your word, it is your presence, unfailing are you, Lord. It is your love, it is your mercy, it's new every morning, unfailing. It is your word, it is your presence, unfailing are you, Lord. It is your love, it is your mercy, it's new every morning, unfailing. It is your word, it is your presence, unfailing are you,